Moin moin liebe Leute und herzlich willkommen zurück zu unserem Let's Play von Baldurs Gate 3. Wir sind hier bei den Proben der Schar unter dem Mausoleum der Familie Thorm und ja, wir sind hier gerade in so einem kleinen Katakomben, haben hier noch einen Kampf bestanden gegen so ein Ungeheuer. Ja, das war so ein bisschen überraschend und jetzt wollen wir hier einmal durch die Tür gehen. Die ist verschlossen, die können wir aber mit Sicherheit aufschließen. Ja, 14 brauchen wir. 2 haben wir und auf 14 kommen wir. Sehr schön. Oh, da haben wir ein paar Sachen. Nehmen das Wertvolle mit, das wir dann verkaufen können. Und hier so ein paar Sachen. Also ein Silberteller.
This is a dedication to my goddess's power and dark beauty. Homie is not the first word that comes to mind.
Okay, also hier sind wir schon mal in so einer Art Küche. Da piept's. Das sind alles Ratten. Da wollen wir dann vielleicht mal gucken, dass wir einen Trank nehmen. Lass uns vielleicht mal eine lange Rast einlegen. Und dann nehmen wir gleich mal einen Trank, um mit Tieren sprechen zu können. So, mal gucken, ob hier jemand mit uns sprechen will.
The Gauntlet of Shah. I can't believe it. I can't believe we found the Dark Lady's sacred crucible.
Und wie war euer Eindruck?
Overwhelming. Worship of Lady Shah is usually discreet by nature. Her holy sites have to be modest, well hidden. But that place... I never knew such grandeur had been built in her honor.
Dies ist der Ort, an dem ihr dunkle Justiziarin werden könntet. Vielleicht wird euer Traum bald wahr.
I know. I can scarcely believe it's real. But I saw it with my own eyes. Felt the polished stone walls raised in Lady Shah's honor. Normally, it would not be for me to pursue becoming a Dark Justiciar without a superior's command. But this is different. My lady wanted me to find this place. I know it.
Sagt mir, was ihr von dem Ort wisst.
The Gauntlet of Shah is no ordinary temple. It is the highest test of the Dark Lady's faithful, to judge if they are worthy of becoming a Dark Justiciar. The Gauntlet has double meaning. It speaks of the ordeals to be overcome, and of the armor-clad fist of Lady Shah that would embrace the worthy. Survive the crushing gauntlet, and be embraced by the Night Singer at its very core. The old ways were lost over time. Now some claim the rank simply by killing a single Selûnite. But before, they were a true elite. Many would attempt the trials, but few would succeed.
Okay, das war's erstmal. Und nochmal mit den anderen sprechen.
Even when the faithful abandon them, sacred places do not lose their power. Be on your guard.
Erinnert ihr euch an alles, was ihr im Namen der Absoluten getan habt?
I was the Absolute's dagger. I remember every throat that it held me to, and every drop of blood it forced me to spill. I take no responsibility for the lives I took. I did nothing in the Absolute's name. I was merely a weapon that it wielded.
Ich erinnere mich an den Hain. Ihr schien es zu genießen, all diese Leben zu nehmen.
The tadpole. The Absolute. They work together like a drug. I did not feel I was compelled to act against my will. I felt ecstatic to serve. Every action seemed a deliberate choice. The best choice. Even though I could no more have resisted its commands than flesh can resist decay. Even rational minds like ours cannot reject such a powerful influence. The absolute can make the impossible seem inevitable.
Ist Catherick wirklich unverwundbar?
I fought at his side once, shortly after my conversion. Before the battle, he was everything a general should be. A charismatic leader with a brilliant strategic mind. And when the fighting began, he led his troops from the front and cut through the enemy like a scythe through stalks. Blows and arrows rained down on him, and before long, his face was a mask of blood. But he did not fall. He did not even falter. When we won the day, Catherick's armor was bent and shattered, but his flesh was unmarked.
Und wie ist das möglich?
I have lived long enough to know that few things are impossible in this world. Catherick's power is a rare thing, though. I have never seen its like. There is a connection to this night song of Balthazar's, whatever or whoever it might be. We must find it and destroy it.
Ihr seid ein Paladin. Wie sieht euer Eid aus?
I took up my oath long ago, when I swore bloody vengeance against any who defied Loth. Now, I myself have sinned against the Spider Queen. Though my faith is shattered, my oath endures. I am sworn to destroy all those who serve the Absolute.
Ja, das ist ein nobles Vorhaben.
It is not noble, it is necessary. If we do not destroy the cultists, they will destroy everything. We are all that stands between this world and annihilation.
Ich frage mich, was ihr über unsere Gefährten denkt.
A disparate collection of vagabonds and strays. Did you have anyone particular in mind?
Was denkt ihr über Schattenherz?
It would have been better for us had she embraced Shah and claimed the power of the goddess. But it is better for Shadowheart to be free of that poisonous influence.
Was habt ihr gegen Shah?
The Night Singer has some admirable qualities. Far more than her insipid sister. But her followers are repressed. Take the child Shadowheart. She does not even know who she is, but still manages to pity herself. The very concept of Sharan worship is self-indulgent. They would have you think every whispered word and hidden thought is of value, but it is not so. I have performed 1,000 interrogations, squeezing out the most guarded secrets held in heart, mind, and soul. I can tell you this. When the trivial parts have been whittled away and I have sifted through what remains, in most cases, a person amounts to nothing at all.
Was haltet ihr von Astarion?
He's been deprived of freedom and strong blood for so long that he is addicted to both. While those addictions have their hold on him, he is still a slave.
Seid ihr besorgt, er könnte euer Blut trinken?
No. He is well aware that I would exsanguinate him entirely if he flashed his fangs at me.
Ja, solange er lebt, wird er Sklave seines Blutdurstes sein.
And while you live, you'll be enslaved to your appetites and hungers. We all feed on something, and if we are deprived of it, we will fight for it. But Astarion is not only bound to his needs and desires, he is still bound to something more powerful. His master, he will only be free when Cazador is dead. And that is as it should be. When the time comes, we must hope that he does not only take Cazador's long life, but the power that has sustained him as well.
Wie kommt ihr mit Lizelle aus?
I have encountered few Githyanki in my life. Those that I did were raiders. They croaked out pleas for mercy in their alien tongue as they died. Meeting Lae'zel makes me wish I knew more of their culture.
Interessant. Ich glaube, ihre Kultur hat viele Gemeinsamkeiten mit der unseren.
Whatever culture you and I once shared, it no longer has a hold on me, Loathsworn. You still listen to the whispers of the Spider Queen's web. I only obey my own heart's desires. Most Gith do not seem to know their own hearts, nor do they need to. They have strict hierarchies and commitment to a single cause.
Okay, ich muss mit euch über eine private Angelegenheit reden.
Then speak.
Eure Erinnerung ist voller Lücken, genau wie meine. Glaubt ihr, daran ist die Larve schuld?
Not directly. My memories were not removed. They were obscured by the Absolute's voice, by its presence. The tadpole is a conduit for that voice, not its origin. And while the hunt in this matter.
Ich dachte, ihr würdet es verstehen. Ihr tötet auch.
I take pleasure in harming my enemies, but I do not kill for the joy of it. Only when it serves my ambitions to do so. There are those within Mensa Baranzan that we call Kalith Karthan. Those driven by blood. They are the mad, lost to all reason, and subservient to nobody. Even Lolth, malicious and brutal as she is, cannot abide them. They kill, and cannot say why. So they are destroyed for the greater good. When you speak to me of yearning and urges to kill, I fear you are like them, controlled by a bloodlust that you do not comprehend.
Ihr versteht das falsch. Ich töte zwar gern, aber ich habe mich in der Gewalt.
Killing is necessary. It is good that you can take pleasure in it. Just be sure that your urges do not lead you astray. We have enemies enough for you to sate your lusts on. We do not need to make more, because you indulge your every murderous whim. You wish to consult me?
Okay, mehr hat sie nicht zu sagen. Wir sollten vielleicht bald auch mal Minthara mitnehmen. Oh, Astarion will auf jeden Fall mit uns sprechen.
The way she leered at me. The blood merchant. I can't get it out of my head. I did what I always did. I let her use me. Why does it feel different to all the other times then?
Weil ihr die Belohnung diesmal nicht eurem Meister ausliefern müsst, sondern sie behalten könnt.
I'll drink that potion and never think about it again afterwards. But what I had to do to get it is going to stay. There's nothing more desirable in the world than a vampire, is there? Haven't you been through all I have? You damn well are going to fight with what few assets the gods give you. But a part of me feels sick when I think about getting on my back for breadcrumbs again.
Hier stehen unsere Leben auf dem Spiel. Wir nutzen jeden Vorteil, der sich uns bietet.
I could have lived eternally in Cazador's pleasure chambers. I'm not afraid to die. I'm afraid I'll never have a new life after that. This temple certainly is grand. Well, it's a rundown bearing the weight of centuries sort of grand, which is my favorite kind, incidentally.
Glaubt ihr wirklich, dass dieser Teufel sein Wort halten wird, wenn wir diesen Orton töten?
I'd trust a devil over a vampire any day. I think he likes us.
Teufel nehmen sich alles, was sie greifen können, und nicht nur das.
Fret not. My soul is quite safe. I am not about to swap one master for another. Even though he's using me, I'm using him too. And what do I care about this orphan's life?
Ich habe es euch nie gefragt. Seid ihr Cazadors einziger Brutling oder gibt es noch andere wie euch?
Cazador, sired 7 spawn. Me and my 6 brothers and sisters. I was one of his first. Some of the others came years later. He was a monster to us all, but did take special pleasure in my pain. He said my screams sounded sweetest. And now that I'm gone, I don't know. I pity the other 6.
Okay. So, suchen wir nochmal Lizelle auf. Wo ist die denn? Ah, hier oben ganz.
Shah's spirit lingers here. The air's thick with lies and trickery.
Okay, die hat nichts mehr zu erzählen. Dann können wir, glaube ich, schlafen gehen.
Let's see.
Ja, automatisch auswählen hier. Einmal so ein Paket.
So you found the seat of the Absolute's power. And what a power it is. I don't know how much longer I can resist it. Ketheric Thorm is clearly important, but I wonder if there's more to it than that. It just doesn't stop. We are being bombarded by waves of telepathic energy. Wave after wave with hardly a breath between them. I almost dare not rest. Each wave a set of orders to the infected. The order for your transformation has been given many times already.
Meine Verwandlung?
Yes, but the orders are oddly erratic, as if the Absolute cannot make up its mind. I don't fully understand. In any case, the Absolute knows you carry me with you now. It wants to retrieve me.
Warum möchte die Absolute euch haben?
I am the only one who can resist the Absolute's influence. Hence its fear of me. Its desperation. Unfortunately, that also means it is dedicating more and more resources to my retrieval. The task ahead is monumental. But you've proven you have the resolve to do what must be done. You've shown your loyalty to the Absolute, but to gain an audience with it, you must prove yourself to Ketheric Thorm. Now I must rest, and you must carry on. Do not let my efforts be in vain.
Ja, schade, ich hätte noch mehr Sachen gerne gefragt. Was hat er eigentlich an? Hat er die goldene Rüstung getauscht hier gegen... Ja, irgendwie so ein Gewand. Okay, dann können wir das Lager wieder verlassen. Und wir werden einmal... die Paktwaffe binden. Und unsere temporären Trefferpunkte wieder dazu holen. Außerdem werden wir den Trank trinken, um mit Tieren zu sprechen. Wo haben wir sie denn? Also erstmal wieder suchen hier. Da. Ja, okay. Muss jetzt da unten sein, super. So, dann trink den mal einmal. Und dann werden wir hier mit den Ratten mal gleich sprechen. Schattenherz möchte nochmal sprechen.
There's something I've been wanting to share with you. If now's a good time.
Ich bin ganz Ohr.
It's difficult to put into words. I think it might be easier to just show you. Use the tadpole. The connection. Come into my mind.
Okay. Das lassen wir uns nicht zweimal sagen.
I don't remember how it started. Only how it ended. I was fleeing. She asked my name. Can't remember what I said. Can't remember anything before those words. All I know is she saved my life and gave me a new home with Lady Shah. It hurts. That's all I remember.
Something sparks in your memory about Selûnite rites of passage. You heard once about how they would send their children out into the wilds to navigate their way home.
Ihr habt ausgesehen, als würdet ihr einen Mondstein tragen. Tragen das nicht normalerweise Selûniten?
You're reading too much into things. A childhood bauble, that's all. Just because Selûnites claim something doesn't mean they own it.
Ja, danke, dass ihr mir davon erzählt habt. Das war sicher nicht leicht.
Normally I'd agree. But with you, it's getting easier by the moment.
Okay. Das waren die Gespräche. So, wir können mit Tieren sprechen. Dann werden wir hier mal mit den Ratten reden. Die versammeln sich ja alle irgendwie vor diesem Altar.
I want to have a word.
Unworthy. Unworthy to walk among friendly bones. Leave!
Oh, ganz ruhig, wovon redest du da?
Talking of you, intruder, invader, unworthy one. These halls are not for you.
Zurück oder ich muss mir gleich deine Eingeweide von den Sohlen kratzen.
Try it. Lot more guts than you'd expect. A lot more.
Ja, dann greifen wir die an. Oh, der Rest flüchtet. Okay, haben wir nicht alle getroffen. Naja, waren halt nur Ratten, ne?
A place of offering to the Dark Lady. May she embrace the entire world.
Jo, wir werden mal versuchen zu beten.
pleasurable shiver runs down your spine. You feel as if you've unburdened a troubling thought and forgotten it forever.
Gunst der Nachtsängerin. Die betroffene Kreatur ist bis zu deiner nächsten langen Rasse Resistenz gegen nekrotischen Schaden. Ja, cool. Das ist doch mal nett. So, da finden wir nichts. Es sind noch ein paar Vasen, aber ich denke, da ist überall nichts drin. Und noch mal eine Tafel.
Feed your bodies and rest your minds.
You kill many, but many remain. Stop! Spare our lives or face my teeth and claws. Every little death fills my head with more thoughts. It's too much, too painful. Kill one more of us and you will pay.
Du bist keine gewöhnliche Ratte, was? Ihr seid, das seid ihr hier alle nicht.
An ordinary rat alone. But together, something more. Some remember turning away from the sun. Some remember donning a black cloak. Some remember plunging a blade into an innocent heart. But we all remember a name. Lethindor. We share who he was.
Soll das heißen, dass ihr eine Person seid, die sich in einem Rattenschwarm verwandelt hat? Wie ist das möglich?
It shouldn't be. We should be one long dead. Instead we are many. Scurrying. Hiding. Surviving. We are just crumbs of a life. Harmless nothings. Unless you test us. Leave us in peace.
Ich verhandle sonst nicht mit Ratten. Was springt für mich raus, wenn ich euch leben lasse?
There are treasures. Useless to us now, but once they had value. Meaning. We hid them away. Untouched for a lifetime. Keep your word and we will reveal them to you.
Also gut, euer Leben für die Schätze. Hoffentlich seid ihr ehrlich.
And you better be true to your word. I am small, but we are many. Now fetch your prize and leave.
Okay, hier ist schon mal ein Helm.
I'll take that.
Ein Schlüssel.
What's inside?
Ja, nimm alles mit. Und ein Tagebuch. Die Handschrift ist ein eiliges, schräges Gekrakel. Die Seiten sind voller Flecken, Tinte und möglicherweise auch getrocknetes Blut. Herrin Schar hält mich weiterhin am Leben, auch wenn eine Flucht unmöglich ist. Das Monstrum schleicht noch immer durch unsere Hallen, auch wenn die Kampfgeräusche nicht mal an meine Ohren dringen. Ich fürchte, all meine Brüder und Schwestern sind bei der Verteidigung des heiligen Panzerhandschuhs der Nachtsängerin gestorben. Doch ich werde warten. Das Monster wird gewiss nicht lange bleiben. Ein kürzerer Eintrag, die Handschrift ist noch schräger und erratischer. Das Monstrum ist noch immer hier. Warum verschwindet es nicht einfach? Und warum singt es? Das Essen ist fort, ich muss meine Kräfte einteilen. Der letzte Eintrag ist fast nicht mehr zu entziffern. Herrin, umarme mich bitte. Ja, da ist er wohl gestorben und hat hier die letzten Zeilen noch geschrieben. Gut, Leute, wir sind am Ende der Folge schon wieder angelangt. Haben jetzt gar nicht so viel geschafft hier in der Folge. Dafür haben wir einige Gespräche geführt und wir werden uns dann in der nächsten Folge umschauen, was es hier hinter der nächsten Tür gibt. Ja, würde mich natürlich freuen, wenn ihr dann auch wieder einschaltet und wieder mit dabei seid. Bis dahin.